then I'm good.
There, so you talking?
I am now.
Okay. But your box is lit up like constantly. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alrighty. How's everybody doing this evening?
Hi. Hello.
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 All right. Looks like we are all here. Last session, you guys finished off the second of the three cults, closing the portal before Ohydra had a chance to make it to the material plane.
No more so than usual. Where
Where do you guys wish to go?
Oh, I thought you said you sound like a dick. Never mind. Sorry.
Way to go.
Yeah, I ruined the joke. We need to find shelter, or we need to rest.
You just had a long rest. You can't rest again yet.
Wait, when did we have a long rest?
Didn't you get you guys
Yeah.
don't-
Sorry, we didn't just have one, but we had one like a few hours ago. You know what I mean? Like it has not been 24 hours because that was the conundrum last session.
Yeah, we had a long rest effectively 4 hours ago in game time.
Do you have any of those potions, Varus, for Gothic?
Let me check. I don't think I do. I'm working on a much smaller screen this time. Actually, I do. I have 4. So I'll toss 4 of the healing elixirs to Gothic.
All right, how do there's 2D
2d4.
2D4.
And
Okay.
I realized that my hit die refresh every time, so I know for certain I don't have 10. I need to count and see how many I have through the chat log, but I will be
Just say you have
using them.
5.
So
Boom.
they're 2D4 plus 2, right?
Yeah, the basic healing potion.
Okay.
I'll assume we go back to that room.
Wow.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, this is going so well so far.
I'm frozen. Fuck.
Yes, please waste those good rolls now.
I assume we go back to that room to take a little rest, a little short rest.
I'm 1 hit point shy of max. We're taking a short rest.
I mean, I don't 100% need one, but I'm at 28 hit points.
Well, I had second wind, but I had no stone's endurance, no superiority die, no action surge.
Wait, you used all those potions when you only were short 32 HP?
I guess. I have no hit dice though. It's like I have no.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah, like that's why. Like I have no hit dice. I already used second wind. Like this short rest period. It's like I have no other way to gain health back.
Okay.
Until after the short rest.
Let's climb up out of here, take a quick breather in the well room, and then make our way through the underwater tunnel and back around and up to the Fane of the Eye.
Okay, did we
You
find
guys wanna
anything?
fight trash
So you're just
monsters in here?
You're just gonna go up the same way you came?
Well, did we find anything else on them aside from the trident that we threw into the
That's a good question. Give me a moment here. Let me see if there's anything else that was on them.
that thing?
Yep.
The portal.
Exactly my HP.
They're the hovering globes of water, still hovering over the, around. Let's see here. Cather. I'm the black girl. Nope. John. Actually, no. All he had on him was drown. All of his other treasure was in the secret room you guys found up in the water temple, with the books and all that.
Which then vaporized, right? That doesn't exist anymore.
It vaporized?
Didn't you say the trident vaporized when we threw it into the portal?
I thought
Oh, yeah,
you meant
yeah,
the
that's right, that's
books.
Yeah, the trident vaporized.
Like, man, I missed 1 week and the entire library is vaporized without me. It's like the one
Yeah.
thing my character likes.
A library we were like not even really that close to.
My plan is to still go out the same way that we came in and back up to the Fane.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
What other lord have you guys defeated?
Earth, air, and water. All is left is fire.
Yes, indeed. Does
I mean,
anyone,
Hmm?
does anyone remember how to get to the fire temple?
Yeah.
There's
Alright, so
wood.
assume we don't encounter anything on the way out. And move
If you go out the same way you came, you do not encounter anything. You can get up to the Fanny Eye, no problem.
Okay.
Well, I have no reason to go mucking about with trash mobs when we are so out of resources.
Okay. When you get to the Fane, do you stay there or do you go up to the surface?
I'm trying to remember if on the Fane there was a way to an equivalent fire temple place.
Yes. Yeah. All four of the temples are
Yeah, to the elevator, the fire elevator.
Yeah. right, and you can go up to the fire temple that way.
But can we go down?
You can. Do you want to go down in your current state?
Sounds like a dangerous question. So I was going to ask the members of the party, do you think we should begin to clear out what's left of the fire cult? And he points down the elevator shaft. Or he kind of trails off.
You all feel like you have quite a bit that you've learned in this temple.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You all feel like there's quite a lot that you learned in this temple.
You say and go back to town and level up.
Let's go back to town then.
Yeah, let's do that.
He was very subtle about it. He was sly like the G in lasagna.
That's what we'll do.
All right.
What would be our easiest way? I think Air Temple gets us closer.
Well, I mean, you have allies. You can just rest at the air
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll just go back to the tower we took over and sleep in a real bed.
All right. Very good. You get up there. The Iraq are very excited to hear that more of the cults are dead. They throw you a nice feast, and you all fall asleep halfway through because you're so tired. And you dream of more powers, which you now get.
Cool.
I mumbled something about soggy boots.
Oh, we leveled?
Yep.
I can't die. Well, I'm very hard to kill. Sorry.
I thought you were throwing a challenge gauntlet at the DM.
No. Pretty much all the feature does is it gives me a few extra rounds of life as long as I have key points.
I get an extra attack.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Need to find this. Fuck.
All right. You guys rest through the night. In the morning, you awaken to the smell of smoke.
Sorry, I sneezed and I clicked the button. Smoke, like the building is on fire smoke, or like somebody's cooking smoke, or like there's a faint smell of smoke on the wind.
Give me a perception check. Alright. It smells as though it smells like a bonfire. You think it smells it's like the hills are on fire.
Okay, so it's most likely coming from outside. Like it doesn't feel like it's.
Well, it doesn't smell like there's no screams or anything like that. It's probably coming from outside.
If I scan the sky, can I like see a smoke? Like,
yes.
Trail.
Yes. You can see the smoke coming from all across the hills.
Oh, Daddy's home. My unarmed strikes are now 1d8s.
I thought that
Sorry.
comment was made in character. I was about to respond to it. I was going to ask, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy?
So all of you guys are looking at the sky like, oh, that's not good. And Yeldar comes in flexing like, oh, Daddy's home.
Wow.
I don't remember what wizards get at level 11.
Sorry, I'm still fiddling with this tiny little screen.
If you want to update, if you need me to update something for you, Yeldar or Varys, just let me know. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I just realized it's on my handbook on me. 1 second, let me grab that.
Oh, I got it. I'm just used to playing on a 42-inch TV, and now I'm playing on a tiny little 2.5-inch screen.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. With the touchpad.
Nothing but a 6th level spell slot at level.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, I was saying I got everything. I'm just having problems navigating because I'm using a touchpad and I'm on a much smaller screen.
Yeah, so if you need me to update anything for you, just let me know. I can do it for you. Sai, what were you wondering about for your character?
I was noting that this isn't one of the levels where I gain like a cool ability as a wizard. It's just like, hey, your spells are more powerful and here's a level 6 slot.
Yes, on 11th. You're a 11th level wizard now?
Wait, no, we're max level 11, right? So it would be a 10th level wizard.
Okay. So you do, yeah, so you get
So I
another
figured something.
5th level slot. And you get an arcane tradition feature. What's your arcane tradition? Illusional. 10th level illusion. At beginning of 10th level, you can create an illusionary duplicate of yourself as an instant, almost instinctual reaction to danger. When a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to interpose the illusion duplicate between the attacker and yourself. The attack automatically misses you, and then the illusion dissipates. You can only use it once per short or long rest. So basically, you get a free get out of jail free on an attack, which is pretty sweet, actually.
We are in fact level 11, right? I didn't mess up somewhere.
Yeah, we're level 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So banishment or dimensional door?
What do they
one banishes things and one makes a dimensional door.
Dimension door lets you run away really easily with one extra person. Banishment, you banish someone to another plane. If they're native to the material plane, they come back after 1 minute. If they're native to another plane, like if it's a fire elemental and you banish it, after 1 minute, if you don't break concentration, they stay on the plane that they're natural to.
That sounds dope.
So run into the boss fight, banish the boss, kill all the.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Doc. Banish him back to his plane.
I was just checking.
Even if it's a human that's originally from this plane, by banishing him, clearing out all the water elementals and alligators, and then we just stand there because we know what spot he's going to warp back into, so he pops back into existence, standing between Yeldar and Gothic. Hey, how you doing?
Or we could just get a whole bunch of water and like fill that area with them, or fill that area that he's going to appear back in. And I wanted the fire and will go out. But I get it. I kind of want a dimensional door, but I think y'all are right.
Is my weapon reacting in any way?
Reacting to what?
All the flames in the hills.
It's not reacting to the flames in the hills. You do kind of want to join in the destruction.
Reasonable.
It has nothing to do with the weapon, though. It's just Gothic.
You know, we both.
A little column A, a little column B. Alright, well, Sai will make his way out of our sleeping quarters and attempt to find one of our allies and ask what is going on outside.
Okay. A few of the when you get to the throne room, the Araka chief is surrounded by some scouts who all look pretty sooty. Apparently, there are fire elementals rampaging over the hills, setting fires all over the place.
Sai will ask, how many fire elementals are we talking?
They look around and they say, throughout the entire space, dozens. There are probably 5 about a mile from here.
Let's go get them.
Are they
Or
in
should we go to
direction, or
the
is it-
fire dungeon? Where do we
they
think
said- Sorry?
I was saying, like, should we go fight them or should we go to the dungeon? Like, where do we think we'll be able to, like, cut off the head of the serpent?
Intelligence roll.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
Ha!
It's for
Oh.
battle tactics.
Yep. Gothic, you you think you probably take out the batch closest to you, but your intuition tells you that until you close the fire portal, this is only going to get worse.
All right, I'm going to make my plan of action known to the rest of the party and tell them that we need to shut the portal.
Well then, I suggest we make haste back through the air temple down to the Fane of the Eye, return to the elevator, and head down.
I agree.
Is there anything that we need to do before we leave here?
I mean, if we went back up, was that then a long rest?
You have a long rest now, yes. So you get back half your total hit die, up to half your total hit die, and you're fully charged with all your abilities and hit points and everything.
Wait, up to half my total hit die?
Yeah,
Do I have to,
but
like, roll for that or something?
no, but like if you have 10 hit die left, if you have 10, now you have 11 total hit die, so you can get up to 6 back.
Okay. All right, I am ready for battle then.
I'm ready too. I think we should just go on.
Yeah, and
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys just heading down, right down to the Fane, right down to the Fire Temple elevator.
yep.
Yep, through the worm, down to the Fane, across the top to the fire elemental, and or fire, elevator, and then down.
All right.
I love how
And-
tic-tac-toe is still there.
I think tic-tac-toe stays there. Oh, you guys were playing tic-tac-toe, right? So let's see here. As you guys are approaching the fire elevator, you are attacked by some creatures. If you guys see your tokens, go ahead and put them over by the elevator.
I'm looking for them.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't find it.
We're down.
Oh,
on
there-
the
Oh, we're in the bottom
center.
area. Oh,
I'm not there.
Yeldar and Gothic
you're
are
further
to the
north
right.
with me.
I am, however, missing my owl.
Well, let's just assume you have the owl there for the time being.
Yeah, it doesn't super matter. What room would we be in?
Huh?
Let's see.
You're going to be right around 15, and as you walk up, you see the thing guarded by 3 fire elementals that are wearing armor.
Gothic's favorite kind.
And you will need to roll initiative.
Well, that was super shitty.
I again forgot to roll to make these sheets, so I gotta find it in the book.
Average on a d6 is 4.
3.5. So 4 if it's if you're running. What are you trying to roll?
I'm leveling up still.
Okay, 4. The d6 will be 4.
There's guys, I'm up to 59 hit points.
Ooh, dog. You're only 2 short of. Yeah. Too short of half of my hit points. I have 122 HP.
All right, we're missing a Varus in the turn order. Can you do that, Varus, on your sting?
Sorry. Yes, I can.
Me and Varus. I'm bringing up the rear. Varus, can you move your token, or do you need me to like control it or something?
Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at once.
Focus on breathing, man. It's more important. Boom. I'm on a roll tonight.
So, how many creatures can you banish? Is it just one? Or is it like squads? As long as they're the same kind.
I can do 1, and I only have. I can't do it very many times.
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So first one is going to Varus. I'm assuming you're not in the front of the line like that.
Oh, right. No, I zoomed out.
Really? Are
I
you
was in
sure?
the back of the line.
I thought he was in front of the line. He wanted to try out his shillelagh trick.
Right. By the way, I'm gonna have to re-roll, put myself on initiative. See, this is why I always roll for, or I always roll Archimedes first.
Hey, 2 1s. That's much better.
All right. So, do the Myrmidons do that? Nope. Okay. So these guys are big fire elementals with swords. The first one is going to come over and whack at Gothic. His sword is fiery and hot. That's a hit. 3 attacks, 3 attacks. What's your AC, Gothic? 21?
22.
22. All right. So just one hit. You're going to take...
What size are these creatures?
They're medium. But they're on the big side of medium.
Okay.
You take 13 damage there, Gothic.
Of what variety?
You take 1 slashing. No, you take 5 slashing and 8 fire.
No, not 1,000 hit points. There we go. Okay.
Kind of want to just wait till all 3 of these guys are piled together and put a water orb on them. But I feel like I should save my slots if we're going to boss fights.
Alright, this one's also going to come down, do the same thing to you. Only one's going to hit again. You're going to take 9 slashing and 6 fire. And it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack the one on the right.
Okay. Alright, the last 2 hit. Alrighty, so let's see here. It's 25, 27, 28. Also, since you hit it twice, the heat runs, the fire runs up your arm, and you take 13 fire damage.
That's so stupid.
Oh wait, actually,
You're
hold
stupid.
on. I lied. This version of the fire elemental does not have that ability, so I lied.
Oh,
You do
good.
not have that. Tell you what, the normal fire elementals are actually a little bit nastier in terms of fire damage. That would have been more better for this. Oh well. Yeldar.
Sorry, chewing. How high are the ceilings here?
I think it was either 20 feet.
Can I fight alongside Gothic, or
Yeah, you can squeeze it next to Gothic and poke around.
could I run along the walls and get behind them? No.
One of them will get an attack of opportunity, but otherwise, yes.
Ooh, never mind. Sorry, I'm gonna attack the same one
Okay.
horribly.
Yep, just the second one hits. All right. Very good. The last one. Because he's in armor, he can't just move through people's places. And he does not have any ranged attacks, surprisingly. So he is going to his reach. So that's 5 feet, I assume, right? Yep. All right. This one's just going to come back and back up his companions. Sigh.
Well,
I should have gone around. Yeah, totally.
I am just going to cast a chill touch on the one that Gothic struck for now.
Okay. That's the one on the right.
Hooray!
Yep, it's quite good.
And then my turn, sir. I moved slightly to line up the shot.
All right. Very good. Varys.
All right, I'm going to use a first level spell slot to cast Hex on the one that they've been attacking. And I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast. Does that hit?
That hits.
That's not possible. That should be 18. That should be 8.
Is it D10 plus 5?
Yeah.
Okay. And then plus your active damage, plus a D10.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm having to go in here and fix that. All right, so 1d6. Is it still alive?
It is. Yep, it is still up.
Is there any chance? Well, with rolls like that, it's not going to matter. Does that hit?
That hits. Yep.
Shooting bombs over there.
Oh no.
That was good.
And is it still up?
It is still up.
All right, does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Archimedes.
I will. It's fine. Archimedes is going to fly over, and he's going to try and distract this guy that they've been attacking. Which one have they been attacking?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So advantage on the next attack on that guy.
Yep.
All right. This guy's going to see his friend getting attacked. Doesn't like that very much. He's going to try and punch out Gothic some more. That's going to be 3 hits.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Gothic, you're going to take a total of 8, 15, 23 slashing damage, and 5, 7, and 11 fire damage. The one who's getting his shit kicked in is going to turn his attention to Yeldar and do the same to Yeldar. What's your AC now, Yeldar?
Sorry, 20.
20. All right, that'll be 2 hits on you. Total of 28 damage.
Jesus Christ.
So, should I just get rid of them?
Should have
Oh,
got
actually-
rid of them a few rounds ago.
Actually, guys, I apologize. Hold on a second. The first of these is for Gothic's guy. Okay, so we're going to subtract some damage from you, Gothic. Second one's for Yeldar's guy. Jesus. All right. So now, neither one of you guys take any fire damage. So Yeldar, you get back 16 damage.
Oh, nice.
Gothic, you get back 11 damage. All right, Gothic, you're up.
All right. I'm going to continue attacking the one that I have been.
That'll do it.
And then if he dies, I'm going to shift left.
All right. Let's see here. He is going to die after the second one.
Okay, so that third one is on this guy.
Yep. All right. Yeldar.
Yeldar is going to attack the one that is still standing in front of him and use a stunning strike.
Okay. That is going to hit.
So a con save DC 15.
Alrighty. And he is going to fail that. That is a 3. That is no good.
All right. I will follow it up with another swipe of Wind Vein, which will hit. Thank God.
Yep.
And then I will use Flurry of Blows.
All right. Only the second one hits.
And then I'm going to take a step back.
All
Try
right.
nothing.
Dick.
Dick.
Friend is going to step forward. He is going to join in the fun of punching Gothic. We're not punching him, slashing him with a sword. However, only none of them are going to hit. Actually, the highest he rolled was an 18. That is
See?
not Enough.
I wouldn't have hit you either, dude.
So I should have ran and tried to stun him. Is what I should have done. Sorry.
Which one are you attacking, Zach?
Left.
You muted. Left? Alright. That is a hit, so you will do 15 damage. Quite nice. So low. Alright, Varys.
I'm going to attack the weaker one again. I'm going to move my hex to the weaker one.
Alright,
And I'm going to fire off a couple more Eldritch Blast at it.
very good.
I assume.
Actually, they all give me the damage for the first two.
Okay.
It's unlikely, but you might. Yeah, no, the crit might do it, but without the crit, you're not going to do it. And then you get 4d6 because you double up on the crit one.
So, 22. Did that do it?
That did not do it.
Okay.
I was way overestimating the amount of damage you did without the crit. The crit
Yeah.
was the third one.
It's like, did you realize who you're talking to? All right. So.
And then 2 more d6. 12, 22, 29, 34, 43. That's just enough. You had 42 hit points left.
Awesome.
All right. Archimedes.
Is going to distract the last remaining one.
All right. Gothic, you have advantage on the first roll.
Ooh, my favorite. Yes.
All 3 of those are hits. So we got 10, 27, 7, 40, 36, 40. Damn it. What did I say? 26, 30, 40, 48, 57. Jesus. That's almost literally half his hit points.
Booyah.
All right. Yeldar.
Yeldar will advance. Swipe at him with Wind Vane. Does not hit, I assume. 15.
Does not. No. Nope.
Attack him again.
That will.
And then an unarmed strike. For a whopping 21.
All right.
No, 20. Jesus.
Very good. Yeldar, that was not pleasant, but he really didn't like what Gothic just did to him, so he's going to try and hit Gothic. Oh, that was actually the wrong. I used the wrong thing. That's wrong, right? Modifier. So it's plus. All those rolls are +1. So what's your AC? 21 or 22?
22.
22. So none of them are going to hit. All right. Very good. Sai.
Do that thing again.
That's it. Chipping away. And Varys. 2 good Eldritch Blasts will do it.
Yep. I'm going to swap my hex over to him, and let's see if any of these hit.
1 hits, 2 hits, 2 of them hit. If you do, you got to give me 13 as an average.
There we
Do
go.
it.
No, well, that's 22.
22. Yep. So we need 4 more off your hex. 2d6. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Blast them apart.
Seems things are heating up down here.
Boo.
Anyone want to heal me?
Sai, you trip as you go up those stairs. You don't take any damage, but you're a little disoriented. You're gonna have disadvantage on your next roll, whatever it is.
My next roll is to heal Gothic. Do you need healing?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
Gothic.
Yeah, I'm the only one who took damage, but I'm down like almost 40 points.
I could heal you like 6 points.
It's better than no points, I guess.
All right. Very good. Do you guys head down?
Yeah, as soon as I find out how many hit points I get. Yeah.
I'm stuck on rolls right now. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm back up to 96.
And then we go down.
All right. Very good. You guys head on down. And there's flavor tests. It's flavorful. Tastes like sulfur.
Mm.
We are all the way at the bottom, gentlemen.
Yes, indeed.
The natural walls of this shaft widen near the base. Shut up. Heat and light radiate from a bubbling lake of lava that covers most of the floor. Lava flows through the exit to the northeast. Stone passages open to the northwest, west, and south. So you've got passages you can see there, there, and there. And there is the lava flowing through a hole in the wall there.
Sai raises his left hand and kisses the ring of fire resistance.
Does that let you walk in lava?
No, it will have the damage taken from fire damage. These dots you see here are stones that are rising up that you are able to walk across.
All right, I'm going to use my boots of springing and striding to gracefully, artfully leap across the stones.
All right, hold on here.
This is like what was the name of the Japanese game show over there?
Gothic, when you get halfway across the stones, halt and give the password.
Oh, I'm going to look back at the intelligent people in the party and like give them a kind of shrug.
The name of the Fire Lord starts with an I ? What was the Fire Lord's name?
It's up to you. I don't know. What was the Fire Lord's name?
Vanifer.
No. Hang on, let me go read my notes.
You're the one who's asking.
Yeah, well, the character's the smart one, not me.
It's something scary. I know that.
No, it's short. It reminds me of the fire thing from Final Fantasy X, but it's not the same. It's not Ifrit, but it's like, it starts with an I and it's short.
Igmu. Igum.
Imix.
Igum.
There you go.
There you go.
Sai instructs Gothic. Hail Imix. I don't know what the password is.
I turn around and go, "Hey, IMAX," and then just,
All right. Actually, that is close enough, and you will be allowed to advance.
fantastic. I will resume.
The actual word is "hail the heart of fire," but you were close enough.
Winging it.
Yeller will follow him.
All right. When you get over there, you see a figure with a spear.
He's huge.
You hear some voice. You hear some voices coming from deeper within. When he steps out of his alcove he was hiding in, he is going to see you and say, "You are almost late for the ceremony."
I'm glad we haven't missed it, brother.
He's going to kind of look at you a bit. Give me a persuasion or deception check, Gothic.
Fuck.
They'll fling his ass into the lava.
Yep. He is going to reach behind him. He's going to bang a gong.
Always the
Ah.
best.
Fuck.
And we are going to roll initiative. All you had to do was roll like a 10. You already gave him the password.
I have a +4.
I know. I thought it'd be an easy roll for you.
Yeah, so did I.
Records show that Sai consulted his books, found the password, made the effort, and then we still had to fight anyway.
Hey man, I
Game.
didn't destroy anything.
I'm not
If
blaming.
I had, he might
I'm-
not have rung the gong.
This is not at all directed at Gothic. This is all
Yeah.
see, look, when we don't murder hobo, it doesn't matter.
It's not my fault that you guys can't roll.
Oh, we can roll, we just can't role play.
You guys actually role play really well. You just can't roll.
We're missing Varys.
Sorry,
It's all right, bro.
having problems. Y'all can go on without me. I'll be here eventually.
With that initiative roll.
Exactly.
All right. Who's up? Yeldar's up.
All right.
Kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to him, and I was saving that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna swipe at him with Wind Vane a few times,
Okay.
assuming the second one doesn't hit. But I don't know what this guy is about.
The second one does not hit. First one does.
And then I am going to kick him in the face.
All right. That is a hit.
That's always a good finishing move.
All righty. Sai.
Sai will move the 5 feet forward that he needs to reach the guy, and then I will shoot chill touch at him.
All right. That is a hit.
Forgot
All
to roll
right.
for the owl, but it's okay. I don't care.
All right. Let's see here. Out of the darkness
Cast magic missile in the darkness.
comes another armored figure.
Up north. Oh, there you
Yep. And he will come down. He's going to double move to get down to here, but that's as far as he can get. Archimedes.
He's going to fly over here and try and save Yeldar from this guy in front of him.
By the way, these tunnels are about 15 to 20 feet high, in case anybody's wondering.
Thank you.
All right. Out of the shadows, you hear a rumbling laugh. And the ground shakes as a massive giant comes striding into view.
Ooh, can I see him?
Yes, you guys can all see him as he comes around the corner here.
Oh, I mean, like, I just zoomed in. I like that token.
He is going to pick up a rock off the ground. And by rock, I mean a big giant-sized rock. What is his range on that? Because he sees the wizard back there. Range is 60 feet without disadvantage. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Just out of range there, I think.
Yeah, I'm 60 feet from the person that I just shot at.
Yeah.
So.
All right, very good. And he will throw this. He sees the big Goliath there. He's like, he thinks you're cute, Gothic. He's gonna throw a rock at you.
And that's not a convoluted metaphor for a diamond ring, sir.
That is not. However, he crit failed, so though this splashes in the lava behind you. Sploosh. Actually, I'm going to get off my Storm King Thunder's book because there's special giant abilities in that book, and I think that'll be interesting. Anyways, who's up now? The Razor Blast is up now, and he will go ahead and he will attack at Yeldar with his spear. He gets 3 attacks. His spear, by the way, is on fire, but you are able to dodge out of the way of the burning metal. Gothic.
I was muted. That explains why no one laughed at my obviously hilarious jokes.
Yes, that explains why.
We all laughed at your.
I'm going to step up here and attack this asshole. And I get advantage on the first one, right? Because of the cat.
Yes.
Where is the owl? Why is he not helping out?
Because the owl remembers these things exploding and wants nothing to do with it.
All right, that's 3 hits. I was wondering if anybody remembered that.
Also, you keep saying Razor Blast and it just brings back bad memories of elevators.
19, 20, 30. Okay, 1 second. 11, 22, 32, 34, 39, 49, 54. Jesus.
Yeah, level 11 is big for fighters.
Yes, obviously. Let me assure you, you are going to need it.
I
Varys.
know. That's why.
Let's see. I see
I'm gonna be
what
honest, go ahead.
what were we going to say?
Yeah, you're a little under-leveled for this dungeon, but you've got some powerful shit. So I'm going to see how it goes.
We're all going to die.
That's what I'm thinking. All
I'm
right.
pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move my hex to this guy that we've all been beaten on.
Okay.
And do all those hit?
The 16 is not, but the 18 and the 30 do.
Okay. He's not at any risk of dying from these 2 hits, is he? Well, I guess they're last anyway.
He's
Why
pretty beat up.
do I even ask?
All right, 12, and then the hex damage.
Could you not
Roll
kill the one that
box.
we're all right next to right now? Maybe? And like shoot the other guy?
Well, I've already done it now. I forgot. And a 9. 12.
That's enough.
No,
God damn it.
I forgot.
Yeldar and
Being
Gothic,
honest.
please give me dex saves. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, but you'll both make it. All right, Yeldar, you don't take any because you're a monk and you made your save. Gothic, you take 10 damage. I believe that's piercing as well, right? Yes, piercing damage.
All right.
And rip Archimedes.
What?
All right, Yeldar.
Yeldar is gonna run along this wall to the giant, attack him with Wind Vane and
Miss tragically.
miss.
Yep, miss.
Do it again, miss tragically.
Yes, miss.
He's huge. How are you missing him?
Yeah. He's surprisingly agile. I am going to use... Yes. I never use this, so... I am going to use Patient Defense. Dodge as a bonus action. 1 key point. That gives me advantage. That gives him disadvantage, right?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Mr. DM, could I tell roughly how like big that explosion was?
I mean, you felt it before. You felt like you got out of the way, and you still took a bit of a hit. I mean, it didn't feel good. What are you trying to figure out?
I mean, like, could I like tell like the radius of the explosion?
Oh, it's close.
Roughly.
I think it's 5 feet. Give me a moment here.
Okay.
No, 10 feet.
Okay. So does that mean anybody attacking with a 10-foot range weapon would be in range, or just
They would be in range.
outside?
If they were attacking with a 10-foot weapon, they'd be in range.
All right.
All right, that was Yeldar. Sai.
I'm going to pop off a shot at the Razor Blast.
All right. It's a hit.
That move actually does like considerable damage.
This guy is going to come forward. Does he? Well, that's because it's a cantrip and cantrips level up with the character.
Yeah.
You can get Gothic, you can get the Wizard. Who does he want?
Wizard.
Me.
Not a wizard.
He doesn't know magic. He thinks he's a wizard. It's pretty narrow. He's going to go ahead. He's not going to risk the attack of opportunity. He's going to go for Gothic. That's a hit. That's not. And that's not. Gothic, you take 8 piercing and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Archimedes is the dead. Fire elemental. Not fire giant rather. Is going to laugh at you, Yeldar. He's going to pull a great sword out of its sheath. He's going to swing it at your head. You are lucky the fire giants do not get fling. That's what I was hoping for. Somehow, with a plus 11 to hit, he misses you twice.
Is that Patient Defense?
I think I might be related to this giant.
Gothic.
He did. He does have disadvantage. So
All right. Gothic is going to.
But you know what? It didn't matter. I rolled a 5 and a 8.
Gothic is going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That is 2 hits. All right. Varys.
All right. I'm going to see what just happened with that other guy, or the other
You should.
guy who's just exploded.
Like thorn whip this guy into the lava. Is that a thing?
Actually, I could do that. Are these 10-foot squares?
They are 10-foot squares.
Then I'm not close.
Give me a quick intelligence check. Before you waste a spell slot.
Well, it's not a spell slot.
A thorn was not a spell slot? Okay. Never mind then. You can do whatever you want with your action then. Okay, you wouldn't. It would not occur to you that these guys are probably fire resistant anyways then.
Oh, I'm not trying to burn him to death. I'm trying to have him physically encumbered by being down there in the lava instead of punching Gothic.
I see.
You know, that way I could shoot him and he'll explode down there instead of...
That is useful.
Because I feel like if Varys wasn't muted, he'd say he steps to this stone and does it there.
So
Wait,
saying I think that you have a good idea. I'm going to start walking back towards you. And let's see. Then I'm going to Thorn Whip him. I think the range is 30 feet, so I think I should be around 30 feet. But it's not like it matters, because I just rolled... Wait, what?
Oh, it's just damage.
Is Thorn Whip a save?
No, it's an attack roll.
Well, the save was already there, like that from before.
Well, it's not a save though. So
Well,
what's your
intelligence roll.
spellcasting mod? What's your attack modifier for spellcasting?
There we go. And it missed.
Okay. Yep. It did in fact miss.
Because that's...
All right.
Now I'm going to die.
Big bears. Hey, whatever. You're further away from the blast anyways. That was not a complete failure of a turn.
True, now I'm
Yeah,
playing a rock in
small
a
pit.
lava pit.
I haven't made you guys make any saves yet for not falling in the lava. Now, had anybody been hit by a rock while they were standing on it, they would have had to make a save. Yeldar.
Yeldar is going to throw everything he has at this guy, and he's going to use Stunning Strike on the first one.
All right. First and the last are hits, and we'll give a Stunning Strike to see if the second one hits. I assume 17 beats your AC, or beats your DC rather.
Yes.
Okay, so 16, 25, 33. All right. The giant howls in rage more than pain. He can't believe you uppercut him like that. All right. Sigh.
Chill touch has worked so far, so good. I clicked the button, but nothing has happened, so I'm gonna wait a second to see if it does. Oh, there it goes.
All right. Who is that on?
The Razor Blast.
All right. Very good. He's going to snarl at you, Gothic, and shout for Imix as he swings his spear at you. Not a euphemism. All right. That's a crit miss. That's also a miss. I'm rolling hot tonight, guys. But you still take 7 piercing and 1 fire damage. But so I don't even know. I don't finish whatever pun you're making. I'm going to have so much fun killing you guys here in a few minutes. Anyways, Giant is going to get to go. And he is very angry at you now, Yeldar. And he is going to try and hit you again with his sword. Seriously. I have a 5 and a 4 plus 11. I haven't rolled a 10 or higher with this giant yet.
Now you know how I feel.
Would
Jesus.
you say that he is a giant failure?
Boo.
Gothic, will you please put Sai out of his misery?
All right. So, how healthy or unhealthy is this explodey asshole dude?
Give me a quick perception check. He's looking pretty beat up. I mean, he's not going to go over with the breeze, but you hit him hard enough, he's probably going to explode.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing then. I'm going to use one of the now numerous combat maneuvers that I have to do a pushing strike.
Okay.
Pushing attack.
Doesn't that only move at 5 feet?
15.
Oh, okay. So you're going to push him right back into Yeldar.
Makes sense.
Well, no, I'm kind of standing over here, so I was going to push him against the wall. How far
okay.
is the wall away from him?
Well, away from him? Is it you're about 10 feet from the wall where you are. If you're going to push him straight in this direction, you're going to be pushing him this way.
All right, I'm going to move here.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you move there, shift over there, and then push him back into the lava. That's perfectly fine.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Hold on, let me read the rules on this pushing strike. Make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. So it's a strength saving throw, and the DC is 17. But I have to make a weapon attack first. Oh, I missed. Do I have to declare this before or after?
You can clear your... I believe you did.
I declare it after I hit, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try attacking again. Does that hit?
That's a hit.
Okay. And so,
Does he get a save?
yeah, it's a DC 17 strength check.
Easy
Strength
17 strength save. Nope. He goes ass over tea kettle into the magma.
Okay.
He does not scream out in pain, but he does scream out in anger.
Yeah, and then he takes that D10 damage as well. So it's 20.
Yeah, I give him that.
Whatever it is. But yeah, now that he's over there, I'm going to go and help Yeldar with the giant. Step into flanking position on him. And attack him once.
All right. 18 is a hit. Alrighty. Varys.
Do I notice that this guy that just fell in lava is not dead?
Yes, he is splashing around.
Okay, well, first I'm going to accidentally exit out of roll 20, and then after that, I'm going to move my hex to him, and I'm going to use I'm going to use Eldritch Blast in here. But if I end up killing him with any of these three, can I just move the rest of them to the giant?
Yes.
Okay. That way I don't have to just roll them each from individual and ask that killed him.
Right. I'll tell you straight up, he's got 25 hit points left. He's got a 17 AC. Okay, first one's a hit. Probably not going to kill him with just the first one, because if it was a crit, you could have done it in one roll.
Hold up. No,
Do you want me to roll for you?
got it.
There you go. There we go.
17. Hey, it actually might have worked.
Yep. 17. Yep, he is.
28.
He blows up, but his burst clatters against the walls.
And with my movement, I'm going to get back on the ledge so I'm not standing in the middle of a lava pit.
All right. Very good. Yeldar.
All right. I'm going to attack this guy with Stunning Strike attached to that if it hits.
Yep, that does hit. He does make that. Actually, wait, what's your save?
15.
Actually, he does not. He only rolled a 14. So no, he does not.
Sweet. So the second
You
one.
stun him.
Yes.
Yep, you were able to stun him.
And then followed up with an unarmed strike. So
I just want to point out, this guy does, if he hits you with his sword, he does 6d6 damage. If he hits you with his rock, he does 4d10 damage. Those are also plus 7. So the fact that and he has a plus 11 to hit. The fact I didn't hit any of you at all with this goddamn giant is really annoying.
well, I mean, in that defense of that, I have used a ton of key points against this guy already.
You have. All right. Sai, you are up.
Let me measure some distance here. Chill touch.
All right, because he's stunned. That still doesn't hit. He is stunned. Gothic.
Yeah. Suck it, guy. You're stunned.
Yep, so all those do hit. 25.
That was actually really good damage rolls, too.
37, 40, 54. Still up. Varys.
Okay, I'm going to move my hex to him and Eldritch Blast. Did any of those hit?
Yeah, because
Go,
you have advantage.
Yeah, you advantage.
Fucking
Oh,
kill
right.
stealing champion of the year.
He had 13 hit points left. Let's see what the.
God
what the
damn it!
goddamn
I'm never gonna get any goddamn temporary
bonus
HP.
HP.
Never.
And Varys give me a 4 hex die.
The nice rolls.
One more d6 because the
Actually,
grid.
the last
All
one.
right.
10, 24, 39 plus whatever this is. All right, 41 damage off. So you blow his head off. Glasses with your
Nice.
I was looking forward to that giant fucking somebody up. All right, what'd you see in the area? Because it's all kind of lit up. There's a fire there and whatnot, and there's dim light from the lava. Half of this oddly shaped chamber is set higher than the other half, as if cracked and shifted a few feet upward. A natural pillar is the only feature of the upper level. In the center of the lower level, a vortex of flame jets from the floor towards the ceiling. Numerous exits head off in different directions around the perimeter.
Awesome.
I'm
Does
gonna
the flame appear to be coming from somewhere? Like, is it coming up out of the
Well, the-
floor, or is it just on ground?
It's like there's a little fire pit.
But also, if I
Actually, no, I
do the
apologize. It's a vortex
fiery
of jet
weapon-
flames. It's a vortex of flames. No, it's coming up from. It looks like a magical flame that's like shooting up.
So, like, if I chuck the fire weapon of whatever variety it is into there, we're done, right? That's how we win.
Yes, it's that easy.
Just clarifying the goal here.
All right. What do you guys wish to do?
Send the sneaky guy.
Yes. I am going to stealth and whoa, I'm the knight. I'm gonna walk to about here and see if I can see anything around this corner.
Okay. Around that corner, yes. That's just the tube going down back to the entrance. Also, I appreciate how you're trying to stealth, but you are standing right next to a pillar of flame.
Is there smoke? I could hide in the smoke. I am wood elf.
That is true. That is fine. Yes, you are hidden in the smoke. Absolutely.
I was half kidding, but that does make sense.
Totally legit.
No, totally original. Like
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna peek around this corner. Should I roll again?
No, you're good.
Since there's no smoke over here.
You can give me a perception check if you like.
Not as good.
All right. Looking over in this direction, there is a hallway leading to another room. It looks like there's another room of lava with a pathway. Does anybody else want to search for anything? You don't see any other people, by the way, of any kind.
You said the ledge was 10 feet high, so like it would take effort to get up there.
No, it's not 10. It's a few feet. It's a step and a half, but it's not hard to get up.
I'll climb up there.
All right. Very good.
There's a room in at the north there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a quick.
Actually, with your passive perception, you think something looks a little off about the back of the room. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I was gonna say I want to walk back to the behind the pillar and look.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what you're doing. Yeah, that's what you're going to do now because of the passive perception. All right. You detect a secret door.
I'm gonna let out like a low whistle to get Gothic and Varys's attention. Is Yeldar still where he's at, or are you going around that corner more, sir?
No, if I hear you whistle, whistle, I'm gonna start trekking your way.
I'm not trying
Alright.
to like shout out at you while you're being sneaky, so I'll give the whistle, and then once everyone's coming this way, I will step up there and point out the secret door.
All right.
I'll come check it out.
I was climbing up here to like find a hidden stash or something. I wasn't expecting the door.
There might be a hidden stash behind the door.
I'm gonna step back once the muscles are on the scene.
Gothic's gonna knock and say housekeeping.
I did like how none of you, looted the bodies.
One of them
Well-
was in the fire pit.
That is true.
And the other one is larger than I am.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, we probably should have looted
I
them.
didn't say I did it, but the next time that we walk through there after we get our asses kicked, I'll pilfer the giant.
All right. Let's see. I think I know what's in this room. Yes, I do know what's in this room. Okay. When you shout out housekeeping, Gothic, you do not hear anything.
I want to slowly open the door.
All right. So this path is going to go up. It slopes up at like a 30-degree angle, so it's quite steep.
Did I lose everybody?
Nope. I was just
Nope.
clearing up the room. The steep passage opens into a chamber with a convex floor. Scores of human skulls, most of them scorched and charred, are stuffed into niches in the walls. Many of them burn with flames, each varying in color, casting the entire chamber in bizarre light.
Gentlemen, I do not like the look of this room.
Also, the heat radiates out down the chamber through the door.
While y'all are deciding whether we should go in there or not, I'm going to go back and loot the giant that we forgot about.
All right. When you loot the giant, he has a satchel made of chainmail. Inside is 600 gold, 13 gemstones of good size, and a potion of some sort.
Okay. I'll take all of that, and I'll try and identify the potion.
Okay. Arcana check.
Let's see. It looks like I'm unable to figure out what it is, so I'll just give it back, or I'll wait, and I'll glance at it, and I think I need to hand it over to Sai.
All right.
I'll tell them what I found, hand the thing over to Sai, and I guess y'all can get on doing what you're doing.
All right. What are you guys doing up in that room?
Taking a quick glance at the potion. Casting guidance on myself before I do so.
All right. Yeah, with guidance, you'll easily be able to tell that's a potion of invisibility.
Cool.
Does anyone want a potion of invisibility?
I do.
Gothic does.
I'll rock, scissors, paper you for it.
All right. How do we do rock, paper, scissors over the internet?
We just roll a d4 and whoever's a d6 and whoever's higher wins it.
Sounds good. You asshole.
I was
You're gonna
hoping
get a
you'd
6.
actually do the like, type it in and go 1, 2, 3, hit enter.
That would have been so much better.
Looks like Yeldar gets it.
And I drink it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say we just roll a d3 and whoever gets the higher one.
Well, that's not true because a 3 beats a 1, a 1 beats a 2, and a 2 beats a 3.
Oh, you're right.
Alright, I gave a listen, like to see if I could hear anything, but I failed my perception.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna wait for Gothic and Yeldar to kind of enter the room, and I will trail behind them.
It's starting to get very warm, so Gothic is going to drink his potion of fire resistance.
Okay.
Gothic makes smart life choices this session. Something weird's going on.
I know, right?
He crit an intelligence roll, and now he's like thinking ahead. He pushed a guy in the lava.
Self-preservation. It's a powerful motivator.
You said the floor was concave or convex?
Concave.
How many skulls are we talking like in the wall? Like 20 or like 70?
700.
It's scores, so it's multiple 12s.
Okay.
I'm remembering something, but I don't know if we did in this campaign. We have not found any flaming skulls in this campaign, have we?
Not that I know of.
Not
None that I'm aware of.
Okay, never mind. Varys isn't going to do anything.
well. Varys fought flaming skulls. He fought them in Vandalen.
Okay, it wasn't this campaign. I'm going to look around and see if any of these remind me of flaming skull, or I get an indication they might be flaming skulls.
Okay.
Guess that would be investigation, or
Give me investigation. Yes.
okay. I'm going to cast guidance on myself too.
Gabby,
Well, I mean, if you're going to do it, besides, I need all the help I can get, as shown by that.
what's going on at the north end of the room?
There is looks like a well. Is that what it is? Give me a second here. Yeah, there's a shaft. There's an alcove there. There's an 8-foot diameter shaft that leads 30 feet downward. Intense heat and light radiate up from the bottom of the smooth-sided shaft, and the crackle of flames is easily discernible from below. A chain ladder is coiled up near the hole, one end attached to the wall.
Gothic, this ladder.
So there's a ladder over here, but I don't think that we should climb down until we've explored more on this.
Figure out what's over here.
It might be exactly where we want to go, though, and we can bypass everything. Just saying.
I'll
There,
step to the edge. and
you see
look
a
at that.
bridge going across a pit over there. Investigation-wise, you cannot tell. They all look like creepy skulls with candles in them. Or actually, not even candles. They seem to be magical flames enviving all of them.
Okay.
I was looking down the well.
Okay. It's bright. It's hot. The air in this room is hot and smoky. From below, it's even hotter coming up.
I'm going to say hotter is probably the right way.
So the ladder is coiled up on our level, right? It's not currently in the hole.
Correct.
I'll chuck the ladder down the hole.
Okay. Ladder's down the hole.
Nothing seems to react from down there. Can I tell if it like opens up
No.
or is it a straight down well?
It looks straight down about 30 feet. It's bright. It's so bright you can easily tell.
But like I see the bottom, and it's not going into a bigger room on the floor below. It is just a.
Oh,
wall.
I see. No, the light seems to be kind of radiating from one side, from the north. So it does seem to open into a bit bigger room.
Gothic, do you want to climb down and see if this?
Yeah, Gothic will climb down the ladder.
All right. You climb down the ladder.
The top of the hole.
It is incredibly hot down here. What you see, this rough circular cave is painfully hot, or it would be if you didn't just drink your potion of fire resistance. Well done. A curved wall of fire stretches from floor to ceiling and leaves only 5 feet between it and the surrounding walls. This room has a 20-foot high ceiling.
That's all it is, just a big ring of fire.
Yes, it is just a big ring of fire. And this is, you feel like if you stay down here too long, even with your fire resistance, you're probably going to be burned a bit.
Okay, I want to go back up the ladder. And
do
then I'm
wanna
going to
do
tell the
invest-
wizards that there's some really interesting totems down there.
And they're surviving in the heat.
Not for long, you better go save them.
Boo. I'm gonna kind of ignore Gothic and go back over here and look to see if there's any way across. Or you said there was a bridge here.
Yes, the bridge is, when you get a little bit closer there, they'll open up, you'll see the opening a bit better. I'll do that, retard.
I'm making a mental note about that flame room.
Okay. The tunnel opens above a pool of lava, the surface of which is 30 feet below. A metal catwalk suspended 10 feet from the ceiling by iron chains connects another tunnel on the far side, as well as to a stone column rising up from the magma. The catwalk passes through a hole in the column. In the lava below, serpentine creatures glide and splash. To the south, the lava cascades into a pool before the current continues down a channel to the north.
Getting a very black rock depths feel.
I'm gonna point out for Gothic or Psy not to shoot the things swimming in this water or lava.
Gothic is going to slyly sneak across.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
4. Calling it. 24, I mean. 24.
Okay. Actually, yeah, Gothic, you're able to get to that stone pillar without being noticed. They are not. You're able to be actually with a 19. You're still okay. So they are not looking for you because they haven't heard any of the noise, and you are able to get to the pillar without any issue. Kind of crouching down out of sight.
Nice.
How about the rest of you?
I'm looking to see if I have disadvantage on stealth checks, and I think I do.
Yelder's going to sneak across too.
Unless you're wearing heavy armor, why would you?
How far do I get before something bad happens?
About right there. A few of the figures below are going to pop up out of the water, and you're going to recognize them as the fiery snake creatures that the weird fire dwarves were slaughtering.
I guess it means we have to roll initiative.
Yes, you do have to roll initiative. They're not that big. How many of them are there? There are 4 of them.
Come on, sneaky guy.
Yeah, how the hell did Gothic roll better than you on a sneak?
I don't know. I think it's BS.
Gothic, the MVP of this session.
He is so far.
They still don't even know I'm here. I'm invisible.
Yep, not invisible, but you're not seen. Everybody's gonna give me initiatives. Now, I want to point out, these guys are about 10, 15 feet below you.
Roll out.
And by the way, this catwalk has no railing, so it's kind of scary.
Seems like a OSHA safety hazard.
I'm sure the fire call could write on that. Varus, Gothic, Eldar, we're good. All right. First Salamander is going to throw a spear. He's going to throw it at Gothic because he can see him.
What?
I call bullshit.
Just
Not Gothic,
magically
Gothic.
noticed Gothic?
No, sorry, Yeldar I meant. I mean, as long as the Yeldar being Gothic being the one you can see. Yep, that's going to hit you there pretty good there, Yeldar. You're going to take 7 piercing and 4 fire damage as the spear comes flying in from the left.
7 and 4.
7 and 4.
I don't believe it. Screenshot that shit. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Sorry. It's not funny.
The self-depreciating commentary is pretty funny though.
All right, Owl.
I'm gonna send the owl next to. Are they like mostly submerged, or are they far enough up out of the lava that the owl can get down there and distract them and stuff?
They're 15 feet below us.
Yep. So you could absolutely get the owl could definitely get that fly down above them.
Yeah, I was just making sure that they were far enough out of the lava that the owl was not going to burst into flames by being adjacent to it.
He will not burst into flames for being adjacent. If he gets dragged down, he will burst into flames. D&D does not have like if in real life, if you were this close to this much lava, you'd already be incinerated. But this is not real life. This is D&D, so you're okay. Gothic.
I am going to realize that they are 15 feet below me, and thus I have no reason, recourse, or... Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight them. So I'm just going to run over here.
Okay. They will notice you as you do that.
Yeah, that's okay.
And they will start shattering at each other. What language is he going to speak out of curiosity? Do they speak? What do they speak? They speak something you don't speak, so you do not understand them. This
If
room,
it's the fire language, like whatever, Ignin or whatever, I sort of understand them.
yeah, it sounds like there's another one. Is what basically comes across as. There is a bigger room up ahead of you. You've used 30 feet of movement. You have an action. You can do whatever you want to with it. Actually, let me see what's in that room. Again, very hot.
I specifically tried to give Gothic advantage on shooting something with a bow and he ran away. I don't know how I feel about this.
Dude, Gothic is like trying to keep the party alive here. He's like trying to keep you on point on mission.
Something happened. We got like opposite Gothic today because he's like,
Bizarro Gothic.
he's critting intelligence. He's turning down a perfectly good fight.
Basalt pillars rise from the glassy floor of this circular cave to support a smooth domed ceiling. Niches carved in the columns hold dancing flames that illuminate copper tapestries hanging on the walls. Each tapestry bears the symbol of the fire cult. Just in front of a wide exit tunnel stands a dais with an altar atop. Before the altar kneel 3 cultists, 2 in robes, 1 encased in armor. To the north and south are small chambers attached to the shrine. An ornate private screen blocks the view from the north. You can't see into the southern room from where you are. So that's what you see.
God, they just pulled aggro on more.
From where you are, you can see into that room. So I'm going to go ahead and show everything just for the sake of reference. All right. That's what you see there. At the moment, they have not noticed you yet. Depending on what you do now may change that order as you just come barreling over. Actually, give me, if you don't want to alert them, give me a stealth check. I'm going to put the DC at 12. I think you have disadvantage because of your heavy armor. Gothic, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. I'm checking these boots and seeing if they give me non-disadvantage. I don't think they do, but
I don't believe so.
they're magic, so.
Boots is striding and springing, right?
Unless you're what? No, my speed is not reduced, but my speed wouldn't be reduced anyway, so that's pretty useless. Thanks, boots, for nothing.
Who was vacuuming at 8:48 at night?
Shoot them. Right in their face.
All right. Yep. You hear the chanting stop, Gothic.
I'm going to bow my head and start chanting.
Well, they don't see you yet because you're going down the hallway, but they hear you clanking up in your armor.
I'm just going to start chanting then. And then
right.
While I'm chanting, I'm going to look back at my party and like wave my arm at them and like motion them to come to me.
Okay. Give me a deception or a performance check.
Yes, let's run towards the other people so we can get
All right.
surrounded on both sides.
Yeah. As you start chanting, you're kind of mumbling through with your elemental language, and you fool them enough that they go back to chanting. I made that a DC 20 check, and you did a good job. Anyways,
Yes.
Yeldar, it's on you.
Well, this kind of sucks. What are we doing? Because I could easily get away from here and not get shit thrown at me.
Well, you have shit thrown at you.
That is
Bothered.
what I would recommend doing.
I'm going to run over here and see what these guys want to do.
You don't have ranged weapons that help.
I mean,
us.
Gothic sees you run away with just the saddest expression on his face. Just,
He stutters a bit in the next line of his chanting, but forces himself to keep it going.
I do, but it's really silly for me to start throwing spears at them that I'm not going to get back.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Like, there's nothing worth expending in this fight for you. Just enjoy that you put Ferris up front. That'll work great.
Oh, he did make
All
that
right.
guy explode.
What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for my turn.
They're taking dash
fuck.
actions and getting across the bridge.
Even with the dash action, I cannot reach it, sir.
Be slow.
Wait,
With
what's
the
your-
with the dash, you can get. It's a 60-foot bridge. You can get across with a dash action.
I can move 60 feet.
So if you dash, you can get across the bridge.
It's 20 feet to the bridge.
Oh, I see. I see
Or
where
you
were
could
going.
like dash and get to the stone thing in the middle and lay down flat, and hopefully they don't get the angle on you.
That's kind of the plan I was going for.
Go for it. I could get across in one swift move.
Yeah, Yeldar, it's still your turn.
I'm done. I
You're
ran
done?
over here and I stopped doing things. Yes.
Wait,
Okay,
you're not gonna run
very
the rest of the way over to me? Come on, dude.
I can whenever. I could do it next round. I could do it 10 rounds from now. I could do it whenever. Let them get across first. You're not in
All
any
right.
danger.
The salamander's going to prepare an action. Sigh.
Fuck it. I'm gonna dash.
All right.
Just dodge whatever spear is about to get chucked at me.
Okay. You are going to have to dodge a spear. Spear is going to be thrown. Spear is not going to hit. That's a 13 against AC. So you're able to get there and lay flat. As you lay flat, something you notice the fire cult symbol carved into the stone pillar
On the floor or on the wall?
on the floor. Well, there's no wall. It's on the floor beneath you.
Oh, I thought this was a pillar going all the way to the ceiling, and I was running to like a hole through it.
Let me see here.
Yeah, that's what you said at the beginning.
Was it? Oh, you're right. I was. So is that? Yeah, it's like on the wall of the pillar,
Okay, well I'm gonna focus on head down.
like the inside wall, like next to your, like inside with you. There's a
Yeah.
carved in. There's a
Yeah,
water
I
fire
get
cult
what
symbol.
you're saying.
All right. So you get in there. You lay down. Salamander is going to throw a spear at you. However, I'm going to give him disadvantage and give you 3/4 cover, which is +5 to your AC, because it's such a hard shot. And not going to hit. Okay. Now, if he didn't have disadvantage, he would have hit still, nonetheless. Varys.
Okay. I'm going to see that Sai just ran past me, and I'm going to use the dash action to follow and get to about the middle of the bridge.
All right. Very good. None of them have saved opportunity attacks on you, so you're able to get there no problem.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Do you lay flat as well on the ground, or do you stay standing up?
Well, I wouldn't have laid flat, but once I get there and see Sai doing it,
laying flat does, standing up from laying down takes half your movement.
can I crouch?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll kind of crouch and try and get as much cover as I can.
All right. Very good. In that position, you will get 3/4 cover, but they will not have disadvantage. All right. So +5 to your AC when they throw a spear
Okay.
at you, which they will do.
All right,
What's your AC with +5?
22.
All right, he rolled a 9, so it didn't matter. Okay. And then we're going to roll these guys in here. That was stanky.
Who's initiative advising?
Hmm?
I thought they went back to chanting.
They did, but you guys are pretty close by, and we're going to see how things go.
Oh, that's going
At
to
the
go in
moment-
order. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to go in the order. Same encounter at this point. All right. Salamander is first. Try and throw it, I guess, at Varys because he can see you a little bit better. +5 to AC. Still no. All right. Owl.
The owl notices that we are all running. If the owl moves, does the guy get an attack of opportunity?
He does if he cares to use it.
Sure, the owl will do like a sweeping arc and fly up into the column.
All right. Very good. He does not give two shits about the owl. He is not concerned with a little bird. All right.
The owl could just take a disengage action.
That is true.
Oh yeah, well, sure, that.
Okay. Gothic.
Gothic's gonna, keep up the charade and stay where he is for now.
You're the only person besides Pink Floyd I've ever known who says it's charade.
My dad says it's charade.
That's 3.
I mean, I'm just saying, it can just come out of thin air.
I just thought they did that to make it so it rhymed with the song.
I don't say it often. It's just it's not a word I use in daily speech or anything.
Yeah,
I
to me, it's a charade, not charade. But anyways, Razor Blast is going to be continuing with his sermon. We'll listen to the sermon, rather. Yeldar.
I might be completely wrong, but I thought charades was the game, and a charade was a deception. But I could see why that's just ridiculous.
Charades is a game. A charade is why it's called that.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now, but that's just kind of always how it was in my head.
Everyone's going to blink, and then Yeldar is going to be right here.
All right, very good. Are you going to do a stealth roll, or are you just going to run up?
Sure. I feel like I'm moving too fast. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, you're going to get disadvantage. But if you tell me honestly you tried stealth, you can stealth. Okay.
What else?
So Gothic is shouting his mumbles loud enough that you are able to sneak up, and you see the 3 people inside the room. All right.
I was saying that because I feel like I wouldn't. I see him doing that, but I feel like I'm not smart enough. I would sneak, but I wouldn't do what he's doing. So that my option would be instead to just hide and sneak. Sorry.
Well, you can kind of speak an elemental language too because you're a weapon. So chant with me.
I'm gonna start mumbling in Abyssal.
In Abyssal?
Mm-hmm.
In Orin, or whatever the language you actually speak.
Abyssal.
You idiot.
All right, well, as you start muttering in Abyssal, the chanting from inside is going to stop.
Fuck.
Why,
right.
dude?
This salamander is going to come down over here, and he is going to chuck a spear at Yeldar. Yeldar will give you half cover because of your stealth roll, but he saw you run in there. So you'll get half cover, so +2 to your AC.
Got that deuce.
With +2, that does not hit. I am just rolling hot tonight, gentlemen. Sai.
So I'm laying in this rock pillar thing on the ground, and I have noticed a fire cult symbol on the wall. I want to see if it's a button, or does it look like it's something special, or is it straight just carved into the wall?
Give me a perception check.
Can I do investigation since I am?
Sure, absolutely. Yep, if you like. Okay. Yes, you notice it kind of unscrews itself. And if you pop it open, you see a small brass box.
I feel funny for doing this in combat, but I'm gonna apparently loot a brass box in mid-combat.
Okay. Do you open the box?
Nope. I'm gonna assume that eats up my turn, taking off the cover and grabbing the box.
Well, that's your action. You still have movement if you
Well,
like.
Yeah, that's what I meant by turn was doing things. I'll get into like a hunkered crouch like Varys. So I'll spend half my action to stand up and then squat down.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can't get across the bridge, and I feel like making it halfway across and then stopping is like the worst option I can do.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see whose this is. You're going to hear some shouted commands. Both of you, because you both kind of sort of speak elemental. Well, it kind of sounds like somebody giving instructions to somebody else. And you are going to hear some footsteps come down this way. He goes 10, he goes 20, he goes 30. And he will see you guys down the hallway. He's going to shout an alarm. He is going to chuck a fireball at you. Please give me dexterity saves.
God damn it, Yeldar.
All right. Let's believe. Yep, both of you make it. So Yeldar, you don't take anything. Gothic, you take 13 fire damage. Actually, no. You're resistant. You take 6 fire damage.
I can live with that.
All right. Salamander is going to chuck a spear at Gothic. Gothic, you'll get +2 to
Wait,
your AC.
even though I'm hidden behind the wall?
Well, it's coming from this way.
Oh, okay.
So, but you're still going to get +2 because you get a bit of cover. So not going to hit. Rolling so good. I'm rolling so good. Varys. Varys, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, whoops. I said I'm going to run up to about right there and stop. And did Gothic say that he was turned stealth at all? I know it doesn't matter anymore, but did he say he was?
He was, yes. He did not do
I just
it.
waved at you guys, though, so I didn't really say anything.
All right, then I'm just going to bolt over here and use my bonus action to cast a shield on Sai, since he's still in the back. And that's it.
Very good. Last
You're not going
salamander.
to shoot the guy who just firebolt us?
Nope, because I had to dash.
The salamander is going to cruise over here. Actually, he can't get all the way in close enough to throw a spear decently, so he's going to
I
fire
guess I
an
shouldn't
action.
have.
Now, guys, I'm going to ask you a question. I'd like you all to promise to answer honestly. Okay?
Yep.
There was a genie in the fire temple that was like the slave lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you guys kill him, or did
No.
he run away?
He ran away.
He ran
Okay.
away, and
Mhm.
we released all the fire dwarf guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure. Because yeah. Anyways, Salamander's up.
I feel like I could review the tape. I don't remember how he disappeared, but I remember dropping Mike down the hole and all that stuff. I don't remember what happened to the genie.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you for your honesty. I thought he ran away. I was making sure.
If we killed him, we would not have to fight him here.
I'm not saying yes or no yet.
What happened that fight? I did the water orb. We knocked the guys off. Did he run? Does he have an ability to like open a portal and bugger off? Because we wouldn't have let him him like physically. leave
Yeah,
the
because I
room.
remember 2 fights recently where a dude tried to escape, and in one of them he like opened a portal or something and he got away. That dude free and clear. And the other one he tried to run away and Yeldar ran him down.
You know,
and
I tell you what, the rest of this fight's gonna be hard enough as it is. I'll say you killed him up above, because he was hiding out here, ready to fuck your guys' shit up.
Wait, the genie, the one we didn't fight that guy, did we?
He was
Not the
in
one in the air
fight
temple, the one in the fire temple.
because remember there.
Oh,
was
I don't remember.
The Razorblade guys, and we were all on the elevator, and I was a dickbag and blocked like half the fight by using Water Sphere for the first time. But that
Yeah, I
kept
think-
the genie from attacking us until we dealt with all the minions. I just don't remember what we did about the genie.
That guy, I think we killed. I'm pretty sure.
I think
Pretty
we
sure you
killed him too, because I don't remember him like doing a treasure goblin portal and disappearing. And we were in control of the situation when it came to actually fighting him, so he would not have been able to run away. And our next step was
Yeah, and he used a bunch of his
Releasing all
high level
the-
slots on
Yeah.
de-spelling your fucking water orbs over and over and over again.
Yeah.
that was a
Okay.
That was a different one.
fight. But
Yeah.
I do believe you
Oh,
did
that's
kill
it.
him. So, yep, I
Never
think you're
mind.
good. All right.
Glad y'all remember that.
Very good. So you
Yeah,
don't have to
'cause I
fight.
don't,
You don't have to
obviously.
fight him again, because he would have really fucked your guys' shit up in this fight.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Salamander is up. Salamander again can't do much, so he's going to come over here and he is going to prepare an action. Owl.
Can I delay the owl and let it move with me when I go?
Sure. Absolutely.
And I do that.
Gothic.
All right, Gothic is going to not be happy about being fireballed again. It's basically his least favorite thing to have happen to him. So, he's what?
Yep.
How many feet is that roughly?
That's
Sorry,
about
guys.
30 feet. That's about 30 feet right there. Yep,
Yeah.
almost exactly.
How far away from him am I right now?
About 10 feet.
All right, I'm going to use a lunging attack. Which means I get 2. Well, 1 I get to hit him, which is important. Okay, so I do have to declare it before I make the roll. All right.
All right, that's a hit.
Crushing the damage roll.
All right, that's a hit. That it?
Yeah, I'm only going to use 1 superiority die, so that is it.
All right. Very good. Razor Blast is going to see you over there. I don't believe he's got any range. He is not, but he is going to dash over and get next to you because he is within 60 feet, I believe. Yes, yes. Can't attack, but he's right next to you. Right up in your shit. Yeldar.
Yeldar is going to run over and attack that guy with Wind Vane. Stunning Strike, please.
Okay.
Regardless, I'm going to follow it up with 2 hits.
And he is stunned. Alright, so what do we got there? We got 26, 30, 33, 42.
And then back my ass up.
Alright. Salamander is gonna hold. Well, actually, no. He's got a shot at Varys. Varys, you got a bit of a lift there, so you get +2 to your AC for half cover. This guy chucks a spear at you. Hey, I finally hit somebody. You take 8 piercing and 5 fire damage, Varys.
Would you roll? Would a 24 helped?
No, he rolled a 24.
Okay.
Yep,
All
17.
right, how much was it again?
It was 8. Well, actually, no, 24 would help because it boosts you up +2, so it'd be 26. You're muted, Varys.
I have a 17. So 17 plus 2 is 19 plus 5 is 24. So
Oh, okay. I was trying to help.
I know. Thank you. How much damage do I take?
8 piercing, 5 fire. I'm not sure if you're resistant to fire or not.
Unfortunately, no.
All right. Sigh.
Boogity boogity.
You can basically get next to Varys with a movement, or you can dash and get further.
I'm gonna move next to Varys, and like I said, the owl's gonna come mostly with me. I'll say that's 30.
All right. You're going to get 2 of them are going to throw spears at you. What's your AC?
Well, hang on, I get an action. Oh wait, no,
You do.
get
They're taking their opportunities. Yep. What's your AC?
18 currently.
18. All right. Neither one of them hit you. I think I've hit like 1 attack in the last like 12, 15 I've rolled.
I'm gonna say no line of sight there. Line of sight on this guy.
Yep.
I will chill touch his ass.
All right. Wrong button. That is a hit. All right. He doesn't like it.
I'm just here to keep you from getting hit.
What's
by
with
the
Sai antagonizing enemies we really don't need to be attacking?
Well, my options were do nothing with my action, maybe dodge, or actively do damage in case we end up having to kill these guys at some point.
All right. This guy is going to cast Scorching Ray. He is going to cast it at 2nd level, so that's 3 rays. He will. What's the range on that? Range is 120 feet, so he can hit just about anybody he wants to. He is going to focus in on Gothic. Yes, very good. Thank you, Sai. You're helping. Gothic AC 22.
Yes.
None of them hit you. Well, one of them hits you right in the chest, but your armor absorbs it. The other 2 miss you completely. This guy is going to take a couple steps back, and he's going to cast Mage Armor on himself to raise his AC. This guy is going to chuck a spear at Sai again. Can't hit shit. Varys. I'm kidding.
Run, Varys. Get out of line of sight, Varys.
I know I'm going to. All right, I'm going to finally finish my run all the way to about right. Well, if I could select my tune, to about right here. And I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at one of the guys here in the back. Probably the one that just shot Gothic. That'd be this one?
That's the one on the right.
Okay. All right, so I will do 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm within 120 feet.
Yep, easy. You're doing really well with that tablet. I've tried doing this on a tablet before. It does not work well for me.
Well, I've got one of those little keyboards for the tablets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the problem is the mouse pad doesn't work all that well. So every now and then, sometimes I'll try and left click and it'll end up right clicking, and I'll exit out of Roll20 or do something else stupid.
Gotcha. All 3 of those hit.
Okay. All right, so 34 damage.
Yep. By the way, after this fight, you'll need to re-roll Hex. You'll be well over an hour at that point. I think I've been a little generous with you at this point. Let's see here. Salamander.
So, are you going to let me do hex or?
Oh yes, you can do hex this time. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't roll it because I was figuring it was out of time. But if you're going to let me,
I'll let you. I will let you do it this one last fight. Then you'll have to use another spell slot.
Okay.
All right. That hits. Salamanders, a couple salamanders are up there and come and swarm Sai and try and spear him. One is going to hit Sai, 9 piercing, 1 fire. You can't get half below 1, so it's going to be still 1. Owl.
Just move forward.
All right. Gothak.
All right. So how beat up? I guess not very. I guess that guy's not particularly beat up. So I'm going to attack him and make him more beat up.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's 3 hits. 20, 30, 44, 45, 48.
My crit did 2 more damage than my other 2 attacks.
What about? That's not 48.
No?
Oh.
10, 20, 30, 44. Yeah, it is. The 7 and the 3 is the 10, plus the 10 is 20, plus the other 10 is 30, plus the 14 is 44. I forgot the 5, didn't I?
I get 53 when I add it up.
Okay, yeah, I forgot the 5.
Sorry, I was doing it in my head and had already passed 44. I was like, wait, am I done?
Yeah, no, I get
Nope.
53.
I went to school in Indiana. Leave me alone. All right, he gets to go, and he gets to stab at Gothic 3
Nope.
times.
He is stunned.
Oh, he is stunned. That's true.
Oh, then I'm going to back off.
Okay. Very good. Yeldar.
How bad does the armor guy look?
He looks like shit.
All right, I'm going to throw a spear at his face.
Okay.
Take a step back for good measure. I'm
Doesn't matter. You do not hit.
going to throw another one at him.
Okay. That one does hit. The 2 of them together would have killed him, but that does not.
All right. Then I'm going to run over this guy and punch him.
Okay.
And miss.
Great. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Trying to see if he's got any sort of...
Reaction.
Yeah. He does not. Okay. And Salamander still has a shot at Sai, so he's going to take it. It's not going to hit because I continue to roll like shit. Sai.
I'm going to get around the corner so that people stop chucking spears at me. Line up behind Varys here and cast Chill Touch on the Spear Gentleman guy in front of us here.
All right. Advantage. Actually, no longer advantage because after Yeldar's turn. Still hits anyways. Still enough to kill him. He explodes. Nobody's close enough to be damaged. All right. These guys are all very pissed off about that. This one's going to chuck a fireball down that tunnel at you guys. Everybody give me dexterity saves. Another owl's dead.
Tried, Owl, I tried.
All right. Sai fails his dex save. Varys makes his. Yeldar. That's not Yeldar. Gothic. Sorry. All right. So Gothic, you are fire resistant. Yes, because of the potion. So you take 32 divided by 2 is 16. Yeah, 16. You take 8 damage. Gothic. Varys, are you fire resistant? You are not. So you take 16 fire damage. Sai, you are also fire resistant. So you take 16 fire damage. All right. Other guy is going to go, and he is going to touch his fingers together and spread his hands out in front of him, and he is going to cast Burning Hands at Yeldar at a 3rd level. Yeldar, you need to give me a dexterity save. All right. Are you fire resistant at all?
Fucking
No.
Yeldar is so pleased with himself.
All right, you already said no?
I'm not.
Okay. Well, but you don't make any damage, so
Nope.
21 to nothing. Okay. Very good. Salamanders are basically done with the fight now. Varys.
All right. I'm going to continue attacking this one because Yeldar attacked the wrong one. And I'm going to move up to about right here.
Says the guy who attacked the mage in the back when the guy in the front was stunned.
Well, someone told me last time not to shoot the guy who explodes.
Never said that.
Got upset with me when the guy exploded. So I just waited for Gothic. Well, I'm going to attack that guy in the back. If I can get my character sheet back up. Does the second one hit? Does the second one hit?
Second one does hit. Yes, the 18 hits and the 29 hits. Sorry, which one are you attacking?
The one I attacked first.
That one? Okay.
That one.
Very good. Give me the damage. The 18 might be enough to kill him. Go ahead and give me damage for it. Yep, that blows him in pieces. You can direct the other one to the other guy if you like, or you can focus and blow him into meaty chunks.
Let me see if I can roll above an 8 on 2d6. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that would do it. So I'm going to redirect one. No, I can't. Yeah, they both have to go towards him.
Okay, very good.
So that's it.
He blows into meaty chunks.
All right.
Al is dead. Gothic.
Gothic is muted. Gothic is going to just run up here with his dash action because that's way more than 30 feet. So, and then yeah, that'll be it, I guess, because he dashed.
Okay. Very good. Yeldar.
Yeldar is going to attack this guy with everything he has. Going to stab at him with Wind Vane twice, and then follow it up with a jump kick.
All right. And that'll be more than enough to kill him to deads.
Sweet.
Actually, maybe not. Actually, hold on. Maybe not. He didn't roll very good. 20, 30. He's got 1 hit point left.
So I'm going to use Flurry of Blows. Or no. No is fine. No would make sense.
All right. Sai, would you like to kill Steel?
Is that
You did.
beeping? Okay. No, I couldn't tell if like something in my room was beeping or if it was coming through the headset.
No, sorry. The microwave went off before I could mute.
I will step forward and kill Still like a tree. Nope.
Nope, that does not hit. This guy is going to one last time throw a fireball. It's a 20-foot radius. If he throws it here, it'll hit you. Yep, that'll work. He's going to throw a fireball to light this whole fucking place on fire. He does not take fire damage. He's immune. But the rest of you need to give me dex saves.
Is he casting another fireball?
Yep.
Counterspell.
Yeah, I was going to counterspell it.
Okay. Which one of you would like to counterspell it?
I'll do it since he can
Okay.
heal.
All right, very good. Yep, that is a 3rd level spell, so it automatically succeeds, so it is counterspelled.
Okay. All right.
All right. Varus.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast him. I'm going to move my Hex to him, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Let's see.
Okay. That is a hit. Those are 2 hits.
And I thought I rolled 3.
He's got 1 hit point left. Do you want to roll the damage, or do you not care?
I'll just blow him into mini chunks.
Okay. He blows into meaty chunks all over Varus and Yeldar. Or Yeldar and Gothic, rather.
Nice.
All right. Very good. By the way, that room to the south is colorful carpets and throw pillows are scattered across the floor. There is a table laid out with fine silverware and plates. Under it is an ornate chest. A divan with finely woven cloth coverlets and pillows sits along the north side. Small jets of flame that emerge from the walls at regular intervals light the place.
And I was muted. I'm just going to take a look over here. Here.
All right.
See if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Where are you, Yeldar?
Sorry, to the little alcove there.
Okay. Yeah, that's where there's the table with the chest underneath it. By the way, there's also a curtain here blocking another room.
It's probably where I should have looked.
Well, there's a chest under the table.
How busty is it?
Would you like to try again?
Chest.
Yes, it was. Would you like to try something useful? Yeldar, you're muted if you're talking.
Nope, wasn't talking.
Okay. So, yep, there's a chest there. There's a curtain there. What do you guys want to do?
Open the chest.
Okay. Inside the chest is a bag of gold and a potion.
I'm going to attempt to figure out what the potion is. And as I'm doing that, start to hand it over there to Sai.
Sai, you've also got 3 other potions you haven't identified yet. Okay. So yeah, you're able to identify all 3 of those potions. 2 of them are potions of greater healing. One is a potion of gaseous form. Varus, you cannot identify the potion that's in your hand.
And that was already the process to handing it over to Sai.
All right, Sai, if you'd like to make another Arcana check to try and figure out that other potion.
That's just a damn alchemist.
Okay. Sai, you're also able to figure it out. That is a potion of speed.
That was like a powder or something.
All right. Gothic is going to suggest we now keep moving.
Okay, yeah, here's where you guys are at. Yeldar, Varus, your hex is wearing off. You have to recast it.
Okay.
Gothic, you have about 10 minutes of potion of fire resistance left. You guys have been moving pretty quick through here. Hasn't worn off yet.
Well, I didn't use that until I went into LE6.
Right. So, that's true. So I think you actually have a little less than that. So yeah, you have about 20 minutes of that left, 20, 30 minutes. We are also getting, I'm just going to be completely honest, you have about 2 or 3 encounters left before we're done. They are kind of long encounters because they are boss fights. It is 9:30 my time, so that's 12:30 your guys' time. Do you want to stop here and pick it up next week, or do you want to power through the end?
So hold on. So rough time estimate for each encounter. Like
if we power through, we'll probably be here for another hour and a half.
Okay. So if we want to do it next week, we could finish off this session, win, lose, die, become gods, whatever, next week, and then do kind of like a session 0 if you wanted to do it that way.
Right. We could do a little session 0. We could do like you can give me what happens to your characters at the end of this session. We'll, transition a bit.
I would be capable to play Monday or Thursday next week, but it is going on midnight here. I have half a paper to finish.
Oh yeah, no, tonight I'm gassed and I have to be up early for work tomorrow. So
yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want to bow out tonight?
Okay, not a problem. That's why I was bringing it up now, because I was figuring a couple of you guys seemed like you were busy and tired. Do we want to play
the session 0 combo? Sounds great. I'm down to play Monday if everybody else is.
Okay, I'll find out, because if we're going to do a bit of a session 0, I'm going to try and get my dad into the game as well, just so we can listen, get a feel for the group, and be a part of the session 0 as well. So I'll see if he's available. So let me know if you guys want to do that, and then we'll go over. Please make sure your character sheets are as good as possible. Remember, 1 magic item a piece. I don't remember who it was, but I saw somebody had 2 items. It looks like we're going to do basic starting kits, except for the 1 magic item that you have.
Oh.
Or whatever.
I did the gold start.
It looks like I've got 2.
But like the basic gold start.
It looks like I've got 2. The Forge Cleric has a ability that they can basically make a mundane item a +1 item, like a +1 weapon or +1 set of armor. That's their level 1 ability. I think I just said I precast it since we were starting at level 3, but if you don't want me to, since we're starting at level 1, that's cool.
Put a post to that thing to Unearthed Arcana in the Skype chat so I can take a look at it and see what it says. I'll figure it out. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Night.
Have a good evening, and I'll talk to you all throughout the week.
Well, one quick thing.
Yep.
Well, while you're still here, the Forge Cleric does not have any kind of martial weapon proficiency. But I was kind of wanting to use a Warhammer. Would you let me have a Warhammer proficiency?
What race are you?
Human.
You just want to do it because you're a cleric.
Yeah, they Forge Clerics get heavy weapon or heavy armor, but they don't get any sort of martial proficiency. I was one Warhammer because that's Gon's or my character's God's.
Okay, that's fine. Just give up a weapon for some other weapon proficiency then.
Okay. I'll think of something. Probably simple or range weapons or something.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, and I will find that cleric thing and send it to you in a second.
Alrighty, very good. Matt, do you need anything from me?
Nope, unless there's any issues you see with my character sheet.
I haven't looked that closely at them yet. I just kind of
the only thing I can think of is the noble name, but you said you hadn't seen it, so
yeah, I haven't noticed it, so we're all good there. Sai, are you still on the call, or you drop off too?
I am here.
Okay. Anything else you can do from me?
I will set to working on my character as soon as possible. This class is dumb, and they purposely loaded us with work this week/weekend to show that we have time management and can handle stress and stupid shit. So I have to write 2 development plans and prep a speech all weekend, but I will try to get a skeleton character sheet built.
Okay. No problem. There's no hurry.
In the session 0, but like I said, it's weird. This week is purposely shitty, but then after this, like the next 2 weeks of the course are super light, or according to the schedule. I don't know if some like crazy something's gonna come up, but past about Tuesday, I don't have homework anymore according to the schedule, so I don't know.
Okay, cool. That's fine. If you have any issues, we can build character again. We have another week or two before we're gonna start that game, so that's fine. Anybody needs anything? Let me know. We'll plan on Thursday. If you guys decide on Monday, I'll be free on Monday. Either way is fine.
Okay.
Had fun tonight, sir. Thanks for running the game.
No worries. Thank you guys for showing up. Have a good night.
All right. I posted that the domain thing in the Skype chat.
Yep, I saw it. Thank you.